Hello everyone, this is Curtis Pike. Welcome back. I've got another tutorial coming up for you. We're going to look at some titling effects. In particular, I'm going to show you how to do the kind of Star Wars effect where the title either moves away from you or moves towards you in that 3D style. So it's actually not that hard to do. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a new title. So let's just go ahead and do that. You can do Command T or Control T, depending on if you have a Mac or a PC. But default still, so we're going to create a title. Nice and simple. We're going to just call it, sure, 3D title, whatever. That doesn't matter too much. To do that, let's go ahead and just select the type tool over here. We're going to let's type in, I don't know, 3D title. Sure, why not? Now, we're going to Control A or Command A to select the whole thing. And we're going to go ahead and increase the size. What do you think? What about there? That's bigger, so you'll see it a little bit better. Same time, we've got Adobe Arabic selected. That seems to be the default for me, but I'm going to go ahead and change that to, I like Impact. And of course, it's a little too big, so we're going to reduce the size. Okay, there we go. Now go back to the selection tool. And we're going to just go ahead and sort of eyeball it, but really all you have to do to align it is go here. You can go vertical center and then vertical horizontal. So it's right in the middle and it's guaranteed. So let's see what that looks like. Control, you just want to click on the X here, creates the title, and bang, we're going to drop it right into the timeline. Now you want to go to this little slider here and probably move it to the left just because it gives us a little bit more space to work with. So there, we have a nice simple title. It says 3D title, but it's not really 3D. So let's go ahead and look at a few different things you can do here. Now we're going to go to the Effects Control panel, and we're going to go to Motion. Now the first thing is we're going to do a scale. You'll see how it works, but by changing the scale, it makes it look like it's coming towards you or going away from you. It's a bit of a trick. But let's go ahead and start at the beginning. So at the first part of the clip, I'm going to hit the toggle animations screen or whatever you want to call it, button. I'm not real good with my words, Curtis. And at the beginning, we're going to start here, but at the end of the clip, we want it to be moving away into the distance. So we're going to go ahead and have it nice and small at the end. So let's say that small. So watch what we got here. Simple as that. Title is smaller and it is going away from you. Now, I know you're like, wow, that's super easy. It is. We're going to go ahead and delete that. Okay. Now we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to start it off at the beginning. So we're going to click the little toggle animation switch. We're going to start it really, really small. Let's say at 8 like the last one. And then at the end of it, we're going to have it come up to full size, maybe even more than full size. Let's see. Geez, what is with that there? Sorry. Let's say full size. I always get that at the end. One last thing. Okay, so we're going to go to that size. So let's just see what that looks like. Okay, ready? Spacebar. Title comes flying at you. Perfect. That is one way to do it. We're going to delete that. We're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to take off that, and we're going to scale it up to 100, which is what it was originally. I'm going to show you a couple other things you can do here while I got you. Let's go ahead and apply a 3D effect. So to do that, I just type in 3D in the effects panel here, but it's also under perspective, but video effects, perspective, basic 3D. Drop that on. Okay. We can do the same thing that we did there, but we have some more options. So instead of going through the scale, we'll use distance to image. And if you follow me here, distance to image, distance to image. So you'll see that we can go ahead and do the exact same animation. But we can do a whole bunch of other things too. So let's say we want this one to move away. So we're going to distance to image, starts there, and at the end it goes whatever. But we also want the image to tilt. So let's say at the end, let's say right about there, we want it to tilt forward, or let's tilt it away backwards because that's the Star Wars look, right? What's up? Is that Star Wars or what? And we want it to be back there. So we want it way in the background. So let's see if we get the Star Wars kind of. Ready, set, go. We do, but it's not very pronounced because the tilt wasn't done right. So let's go ahead and when it's in the back, we want it tilted to like that. That's how much tilt we want, right? Would you say? So at the beginning, maybe we want the tilts to start here and then go. There we go. Okay, that's kind of the Star Wars effect, but not really, right? But you get the picture. So you can basically adjust tilt, distance to image, all of these different things to make it look nice and cool. Now, the only thing that really limits this is your imagination. So let's go ahead and start back at 0. So say we want to have, let's do another example. Maybe we want to have this thing swivel left to right. So what we start in the beginning here, we start in the middle, click the swivel, move forward, say 1 to 1 second. Where are we? 28, 29, 30, 1 second. That's 30 frames, just so you know. And we want it to swivel to the right, say 30%. Okay, that looks nice in 3D. Okay, and then at 2 seconds, we want it to swivel all the way back to negative 30%. So it's like it's like a door that just got slammed open and then it slammed shut, like one of those doors that doesn't have proper hinges. So we're going to do that to negative 30. And then, let's say at that point, we want it to go at 3 seconds, we want it to go right to the middle. So we want it to be in the middle at 0, so it's flat. And then all of a sudden, we want it to start going backwards at this point. So where we go, we're going to click this stopwatch at this point, and then we're going to start here, and then at, let's say, near the end, it's going to go backwards, backwards, just like that. And yeah, that's good enough for now. We don't want to get too tricky. So let's just go ahead and render that and see what we got. Swiveling, swiveling, 0, backwards. Now, normally a lot of people will do this type of work inside After Effects because After Effects is quite good for it. But there are workarounds, and a lot of people actually are deciding to do it in Premiere Pro now because Premiere Pro has added in a lot of functionality and a lot of really great things in its last update. And there you go. This is how you can make an advanced 3D style title that shoots backwards, shoots forward, swivels, tilts, all that good stuff, guys. Thanks for joining me on this tutorial. We'll have another one coming up shortly. Cheers.